A break. Let me get this chair situated. Oh, gonna talk a little bit about. I've been washing windows this afternoon here at the casa. It's Friday, but we're still working. We're still working around the house. That is. I'm gonna make this video about retirement and thinking about retirement. Um, Given what's going on the last 3.5 years, I've been retired about 4 years now. I don't regret it. I was ready. I was ready. I knew I was ready. I knew what I was going to do, or was mentally ready for it. I was financially ready for it, and physically ready for it, because I was just wasting away doing a corporate IT job, which I didn't enjoy. Didn't enjoy it. It was a pain in the butt. It took over your life for the most part, on weekends too, and it was time. It was time. So I'm going to make a little bit, some comments about, for everyone. I mean, whether you're close to being retired or 30 years away, I put in 33 years. I didn't start saving until maybe I was 28 or 29. I started saving a lot. Um, Once I got married, we our first year of two salaries, we had to pay like $5,000 back in the early 90s. It was early 90s, 1992 probably. Big gov. So we hurried up and bought a house, had a house built at that point, because we weren't giving any more of our money to Uncle Sam. And we also started maxing out our 401ks, which we were like, well, what do we need a 401k for? We're just starting our careers. But glad we did it back then, and it just became a habit. Okay, it just became a habit. The one thing that I never did until the last couple of years was get involved with this stuff. I wish I would have spent some more money and time on this years and years ago. The last 3 to 4 years, I've been focused on a little bit of this. So as you make your plan for retirement, I would definitely include some of this, some precious metals, in on your plan. Um, Given what I know right now, you, in order to retire, just even to start the conversation, $1.5 million should be your goal. That's the minimum amount you should have stocked away. But there's more to it than that, folks. You need to think about health care. You need to think about, what liabilities will you have at that point. Hopefully, when you retire, you try to have zero liabilities. We had like maybe a year and a half left in our mortgage, and that was it. All my cars are paid off. House is now paid off, so we have very little liabilities. But I know people my age who, in the last 5 or 6 years, have bought big homes, and I'm sure they regret it. But that is just like having a heavy cement block around your neck. Making large payments like that, and anything else that goes along with it. Um, I'm glad I don't have a bigger house. Whereas our house here is like 2,400 square feet. I'm glad I don't have anything bigger than this. I have a hard enough time keeping up with it myself. I was just washing some windows on the inside today, and takes time. There is always something to do around here, whether it's working on the driveway, getting that sealed, doing some improvements, cleaning up this, cleaning up that, cutting the yard, mulching, working in the garden. there's a whole host of things that keep me busy here on a weekly basis, and I'm already starting to think about fall. Fall's just around the corner, so I got another fertilizer application to do, and just keep up with the yard. This fall, I got some tree trimming to do when the city comes around and picks up the branches, so I don't have to worry about that. I can just cut them and drag them to the curb. I got a couple of trees with several dead branches. I need to get out there and do some trimming, but I'm trying to get to the point where I'm ready for winter and not out there in the freezing cold getting some of my work done that I should have got done in the mid to late summer. So keeps me busy. Keeps me busy. I try to do as much stuff as I can, which also ties into how much money you need in retirement. If you got one of those big houses and you can't do this and that, and you need people to clean your gutters, there's a whole host of things you need to plan for with the house. A new roof, the fertilizer, the mowing, the driveway sealing, snow shoveling. Um, I take the money I normally would spend on outsourcing that stuff, and I buy myself some better tools. Like this spring, I decided to trim these trees that I have myself. Got a extension ladder out, and instead of doing it with the handsaw, I bought a nice little electric pruning saw, like a little chainsaw type of thing for like $120, made by Works, WORX Works. Great little tool. It's great for cutting trimming tree branches and what have you, less than 2.5 inches. So that's really all I need. I can get up there on an extension ladder. I can cut branches all day and get the work done, and don't have to pay somebody to come in and do that. I have two large maple trees that I had. They were hitting my second story of the house probably 5 years ago, and I paid like $700 for a guy to come in and trim these, probably 60-foot, 40, 50-foot maples on my property, and mulch them up and take away the branches that he cut out. And I'm almost to the point now where I need to have him come back, because as soon as you cut a tree, it seems like it grows twice as fast the following year. So word to the wise, trimming trees isn't a total solution, because the more you trim it, the higher it grows. But anyway, so I try to do as much of this work as I can, and the money I save, I reinvest into my tools, and save a little money along the way. So with inflation the way it is, having people do work for you is going through the roof too. So you really got to pick and choose what you have somebody do, because the cost of labor has gone up probably 10, 15%. I notice it too. I have mulch delivered, and I have to pay like 40, $50 just to have them deliver mulch for my own property. Um, so it adds up. I mean, $50 just to have the guy bring the truck, but I guess it beats hauling it myself in garbage cans, which would take a whole day. But so you try to be wise about what you do. Think about your retirement. I totally want you guys to think about it. Don't put it on the back burner. A lot of people haven't even started saving for retirement, and I'm here to tell you, the sooner you do that, the better off you'll be. It may not be pleasant, but now's the best time, because at some point the stock market's going to tank, and that's when you want to be throwing money into the stock market, was when prices are low. So I would just get into the habit of saving 10, 15% of your weekly income, monthly income, whatever, and putting it away into an IRA, a 401k, some type of savings vehicle, and consider a Roth IRA too, because Roth IRAs are income free. When you pull that out when you retire, everything you've earned in there, all the interest, all the dividends and everything are income free. You don't have to pay taxes on that stuff. Much unlike the IRA and the 401k where you're avoiding taxation, but they get you on the taxation on the rear end, the back end, yeah, proverbial. So when you start withdrawing from your IRA or your 401k, they're going to take a chunk of that for themselves. A big gov. Then you'll understand why I don't like big gov. So I'm going to end this here because I just want you guys to save. And like I said, if you're just starting your career, you're a couple of years in on your career, that 1.5 million should be your rule of thumb. That will give you a good 20 years of cash, little cash buffer. That's not all you'll need. You'll need Social Security. You'll need as much income as you can. So think about it, folks. That's all I'm saying. Think about it. If you got questions, comment down below, and I'll answer them in a follow-up video. It's DJ Wonder Chrissy here, and check out my pick list of Schwamsy videos. We got some financial videos out there in the pick list called Schwamsy, so check that out. We'll end this video as we always do with a hand slap and a see ya.